Wow, this is kind of interesting. There's a significant amount of talent that's being recognized here by GlobalMindED. I'm humbled to be included in that group. It's absolutely amazing. One of the things that I think everyone should take away from here is pay attention to the intellectual capital that's here. Connect with these folks. They are absolutely amazing, and they're making a difference in how we shape the economic independence, the educational independence, and the opportunities that we shape for our next generation. It's really been an interesting ride for me. I started in a really, really humble kind of an environment. Born to a single mother at home. I think I cost $20. That's probably a lot more expensive now if you ask my wife. But the process was growing up at home with very nominal means, but what we did have was a commitment to family. We had a commitment to family, and I always felt comfortable and safe. My mother worked multiple jobs. She ended up marrying my stepdad when I was probably 5 or 6, and together they had a commitment to us. And it was that early learning that led me to believe that commitment respects no obstacle. We are destined to be what we want to be. We will take on the headwinds of challenges, and we will make the best of what we can if we so desire. The financial services industry for me has been an absolutely learning experience. I don't know that I could go to any major university in this country and learn what I've learned by what people need and what they've taught me and how financial solutions blend into what they're looking at in establishing their future and their economic base and how they want to create a quality of life. I've learned that in the agricultural industry, I learned it in the commercial banking industry, I learned it in the private banking industry, but more importantly, I learned it in the Native American community. I'm from the Navajo Nation. I met my wife in Southern California. I was in the Marine Corps. We got married when I had 2 years left. I was getting out of the Marine Corps, and she's from the Yakima Nation again, and I told her I could be unemployed anywhere. Where do you want to go? And she said, I want to go home. So we moved to White Swan, Washington, in the Yakima Valley in 1976. And I started my banking career then, and kind of evolved into all of that learning experience. But the one thing that I learned through that entire process is how financial institutions tend to be compartmentalized. And when they're compartmentalized, if you have a significant need, and it could be from multiple sources, then you're handed from one section to another. And I thought Indian country deserves better than that from a relationship development model and bringing the financial solutions to Indian country so that they can have the baseline on how they can practice their inherent right to self-govern. It's a big responsibility, and financial independence plays a big role in that. So I wanted to change the paradigm. I wanted to develop a team that learned all of the issues that a tribe had, all of their aspirations and their pain points, and begin to solve those and become the voice of that tribe inside a financial institution. We built that model in 2008, and I'm very proud to say that other financial institutions, 5 or 6, have now emulated that model, and I had an opportunity to do it all over again for the financial institution that I work for today. I worked for 47 years and 9 months for one financial institution. I went into retirement. I had an opportunity to start this back up. Came out of retirement after 45 days, worst 45 days of my wife's life I could imagine. But it's mission-driven. It's mission-driven. And if I can give you some advice, the individuals that are going to be our next generation of leaders, find your passion. Stick with your passion. Take conventional wisdom in its context. Develop it with a grain of salt. Your heart and your mind will drive you, and you will make a difference. Thank you so much for GlobalMindED. Thank you.